Big time, and I mean big time price hikes on your car insurance. Listen to this. Filing just a single claim can cause your premiums to skyrocket, and we're talking double digits, more than that. We've got the answers to keeping your auto costs down tonight with Lauren Fix, the car coach. Lauren, welcome to the show. It is great to have you here on set.
Thank you.
So I looked at these numbers and I was simply blown away. The average increase in premiums, 38% for one claim.
Yep.
In some places it goes as high as 67%.
Absolutely, and it depends where you live, and that's part of it. Also depends on kind of damage that you have, and there's a lot of variables that can always bump that up.
Well, let's talk just a little bit about why it's so high in the first place, because
Okay.
I was kind of shocked by that. Why did they jump so much?
Well, first off, you have to look at the cost ratio, how many people are in that area, how much it costs, and so when you start thinking about if you live in Miami, your cost is going to be more than it is if you live in Fort Lauderdale. Well, because there's more people, right? You have uninsured motorists and the cost of repairing that damage. And newer cars, of course, cost a lot of money to repair.
Well, I got to tell you, I've been shocked at these numbers. We've been looking at them all day, and we're just getting them in from insurancequotes.com. They put this stuff together. It also depends, as you say, as you expertly point out, that it depends on what kind of claim you're making. For example, a bodily injury claim, very expensive.
Oh, yeah. That could bump you up easily 40% with one single claim. That's a lot. That could really impact your average insurance costs.
And property damage up 41%, the least expensive comprehensive claims. You mentioned before, and I want to drill down on this, where is it most expensive?
It's going to be more expensive in states where there have a lot of population. So you're looking at, of course, LA and New York City, and where there's a lot of more people, more population, higher cost loss ratio.
Number one, Massachusetts, that state, big time.
Boston.
That was the one I mentioned. Those people cannot drive, by the way. 60. Now I'm going to get email.
You said that. I didn't say that.
Up 67%. New Jersey, North Carolina, the great state of North Carolina, Minnesota, California. The smallest. Where do we need to move to? Where do I go?
Yes. Well, you can move Montana. You know, you got Kansas. You know, some of these states that are. It has to do with population, and it has to do with the percentage of damage.
Michigan, Maryland, Alabama, Oklahoma, Wyoming. Okay, so we're getting the idea here of what's going on. Obviously, you know, you're really at risk if you have some kind of accident. You don't always have to make that claim, obviously. How do you decide whether to claim or not?
Right, and that's one of the things. Let's say you have a fender bender, and your car is damaged, the other person's isn't. So before you go and call the insurance company, which you usually have 24 hours to do so, I try to get a quote, find out what it's going to be, and then if it's less than your deductible, don't run it through your insurance. That makes no sense.
Pay it in cash.
Yeah, if it's a little bit over your deductible, maybe it's $500 over, you know what? Pay for it out of pocket. I know it's not fun to do that.
Why did I buy the insurance in the first place?
For when you have really serious accidents, you have a serious fender bender, there's bodily injury, you know, two cars are wrecked, you're blocking an intersection, those type of big accidents, that's why you have insurance.
Now, the good news here is that you can get discounts on your auto insurance.
Oh, yes, you can.
So tell me the best ways to do that.
First thing is, if you don't tell the insurance agent that you have things like, of course, you got a security system, I've got anti-lock brakes, I've got stability control, traction control, all those new technologies, lane change departure, blind spot detection, backup cameras. You took a school. That would help reduce.
Take a school. Oh, my Lord. I've been driving for 150 years.
I know you can do that. Plus, of course, it has to do with your driving record. If you don't have any DWIs, you don't have any speeding tickets, that can all be a positive impact. And yes, if you've got teenage drivers, it's going to bump up, especially young men, will bump up your insurance.
Don't have sons.
The
moral of this story, I know you can't help it. But if those kids have good grades, that helps.
Yes, it does. There's a lot of variables you can use to lower, ask for discounts, and always see if you can package. If they're doing your homeowner's insurance, see if they can do your car insurance. It'll lower the rate.
And also package, you know, husband, wife, all on the same policy.
That's exactly what we do in order to save money.
Great to see you. Great to have you on set. I wish we had 5 more topics for you. Thank you.